first time. Let's go.
That's right. Let's go into game 2 here. Resin up a game as we spawn into Hotspot. Zath, what's BONKZ got cooking here in green?
Well, BONKZ is bringing with them a Lushun Z52, surprise. Yu Yang, which is, of course... Oh, it is not. It is a smoke Yu Yang Raptor.
Interesting. We're going to see him deployed.
With the smoke upgrade.
Yeah,
with the smoke upgrade.
Okay. All right.
Addy drew the short straw for this game, taking the Jinan. We've got Goliath, Brisbane, and Seppuku is like, I am sick of Burgonia. Give me American battleship.
Give me a proper battleship, not that Frenchy garbage, Zath. That's exactly what this boat says, especially with these pinata camos.
Yeah, you noticed that too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might as well use them.
Yep, use them up. They don't cost you nothing. All right, South Spawn, Resin opting for Yu Yang, also in a smoke configuration. In fact, I think we're going to see double Yu Yang Jinan smoke shenanigans over on the 10 line, I'm betting. A Holland, and backed up by, we've got an Henri. It looks like double Henri. I've got Oceans here, Ocean Man, and Peyton. Ocean Man. I feel like there should be a soap called that, right? A big soap bar commercial. Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Vifire in our first flagship of this particular match, running an Annapolis in a build that is not terribly shocking.
Nope.
And Resin opting for the single cheapest battleship in the entire point system, Zath, and that is K-Bomb's Slava, which I find I'm a little surprised to see this ship as cheap as it is.
Well, maybe that's a consideration, the fact that the armor scheme on it is quite friendly to cruisers. Let's put it that way.
Yep. Now, something I want to point out that I think is fascinating, Zath. Have a look at how Resin is deploying early.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Double Henri, Slava, and Holland to B. Makes sense, but sending the Annapolis to the edge of the map where they're going to find a Brisbane and a Yu Yang, I don't think the Brisbane's going to be with us very long.
Well, I think that's a realization that they need to win that flank. They know they can't take the C cap because Z52 exists. And look, there's the quick cap for BONKZ. So they know they have to win this side. They're going all in for this. In fact, Resin investing a flagship on this play, on this game, because remember, you know, they want to win this. They're up one game. They want to make it 2-0 and be done.
Yep. Now, I think are we going to see an early Brisbane radar? Mad Dog has just crossed into the Brisbane radar perimeter. Looks like the answer is no, at least for the moment.
Which is interesting because he is deploying smoke, and if you're that Brizzy, you know there's something in that smoke.
There's something of value in there. But Tester...
And you would...
Go ahead.
You'd also catch the destroyer out of it too, but they're instead just going to dump all the torpedoes.
Tester opting to hold his fire. Going to use the Goose Cookies smoke here.
I think I get it. They held it because they wanted to use their own smoke, but they wanted to wait until their smoke was done, figuring if it's another smoke Yu Yang, that smoke won't last too long. Little do they realize there's a Jinan in there that's also got smoke.
Yep, they don't know that there's a Jinan in there. They don't know there's an Annapolis in there. Tester already getting turned around, backing off, maybe sniffing a little of the trap that's coming. The Annapolis Hydro is running back here, so all of these torpedoes are spotted. In fact, both Annapolis and Jinan maneuvering away.
Yeah, but
Jinan's going to take, I think, at least... Nope, he's good. Sneaks through.
Vifire is going to take a deep water.
Annapolis does take a deep water. A little surprised at that.
I think he was caught mid-engine shift from forward to reverse.
No exchange of fire on the other side of the map yet as K-Bomb Slava just kind of lurking in mid, setting up his sniper scope, looking downrange, hoping to find a shot.
There's Big Six's Jinan smoke for Vifire's Annapolis and himself.
Yep.
Now that does signal that there's another smoke ship on this flank.
Yep, more torpedoes coming in as well.
So Tester and Cookie, if I'm them, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to stay back and sure, we'll take the C-cap and hold it for forever.
All right, they finally catch a glimpse of Tester. That brings out the Yu Yang radar, so they now know at least. I mean, they knew the Yang was there, I think, anyway. Byfire going to take another torpedo in the bow.
Ouch.
Taking a Brisbane torpedo here. As an Ohio salvo comes fishing him in smoke. I think they know the Annapolis is here, Zath. I think the jig is up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only one reason that you would bring 2 smokes on the flank, and that's to hold a high value target, or ship within.
Well,
So,
certainly the rate of fire has signaled them to what is lurking in this smoke. More deep water's coming in now, and Vyfire has no hydro. He's not going to see these until probably, I'm guessing about maybe now. Looks like he's going to take at least one more.
Yeah, he'll take one on the belt on the side.
Man, they are just brutalizing the Resin flagship with torpedoes, Zath.
Now that wrecks his engine, and he is also flooding. And DCP is down for another 13 seconds.
Now, all the way over on
coming in.
All the way over on the one line, we're also seeing some drama.
Yeah, I was looking at it before. They were about to get past the volcano. Eagle Lance in big trouble already.
Getting smashed here. His heel just expiring. He finally goes dark, but he took a big hits from both the Jinan and the Goliath.
Yep.
He does take another fire that puts him back. Yeah, he's lit again briefly. Gets it out right away.
It's interesting that Resin split their Henris like this. I guess they're trying to look for broadside shots with AP.
Maybe. Ocean Man's Henri well spotted here on the 3 line. The Slava has moved up into the B cap. Only 3.5 minutes on the timer. Resin's going to have to try and engineer this board position into some points in very short order. They surrendered the C cap early, never even contested it. It's taken them, the better part of 5 minutes and change to get these ships onto the 1 line. Now that they're there, how does that get them a win?
The only thing that can happen is the push on the 1, 2, 3 line gets into the A cap. Have fun with that. That's the only way they can get cap parity. There's no chance for Resin to get into C to even stop the point gain.
Yep. Chat asking a quick question about why Vyfire's Annapolis shows up in a different color in our overlay system, and that's because it is one of the ships that is designated as a flagship. So all tournament, those ships will have special colors in the overlays and mod packs that we're using so that they are very clearly visible to everyone.
Yep. This is a special casting mod that we're using for this tournament, and it also shows point values and that sort of thing.
Ocean Man pulling up short, taking a double fire right there from the Goliath as Deepwater Torps come in. His hydro is ticking. He can see them. That's why he's maneuvering the way he is. If
just ask the same question.
If they can kill the Goliath, Zath, I feel like they still have just enough time to sneak into the A cap. It's going to be close. Eagle Lance's Holland rotating here across the E line. Looks like he's going to try to come into the south side of the cap over here in about E4, E5.
Annapolis is going into C. Peyton, and over on the 1 line, the Henri takes a Deepwater Torp while he's backing up. There's no way they're going to get Satori. He's behind the island, well away. He knows that he's the focus target, and he doesn't care.
And so now with 90 seconds left on the timer, the Annapolis steps into C, and in probably another, say, 10 to 12 seconds, the Holland will step onto A, and suddenly BONKZ, having been pushed firmly back off of both caps, is going to have to make some tough choices.
Yep, Eagle Lance is about to get in, and there it is.
There it is.
So now, no point gain, at least for the green team.
Indeed. BONKZ now held firm at 860 points, gaining no points right now. Resin capping C as now the Z moves into contested. They can't see the Annapolis. They can see the Z. That's Annapolis radar. Getting him lit right there for a bit.
Yep.
And there goes the A cap.
Hydro is active for the for Todd Howard's Z52, so Annapolis is now caught. on that hydro. Who can shoot it? Well,
The
Tester's
Ohio.
Brizzy can.
Well, the Ohio salvo's already in the air, doing good work, taking about half of Vifire's remaining health there. Vifire's got to try to see if he can get out of here.
The problem is he's going to be forced to stay in CCAP in order to stop the point gain.
Yeah, but
If he
he's
dies,
yeah, it just accelerates the pain. Torpedoes
Here comes
going in
Seppuku's
on
next salvo.
Seppuku. He takes one. The Ohio salvo coming in.
another
More
10K.
good work. Another 10K disappears as Vifire's heal expires. I mean, they're going to lose Vifire. It's simply a question of how long he can hold out.
That's right. So Vifire just unloads because he's like, yeah, I'm probably dead.
Yep. So now he's going to put on some speed and start maneuvering. Going to maybe try up and get some damage into the Zed before he goes. This salvo right here ought to knock him out, and it does.
Yep.
So there's some points for BONKZ as our first kill of the game comes over the halfway mark of the match.
Right. Now, Todd Howards is going to be able to grab the C-cap uncontested again. And you can see Janan is now moving into, that's Addy, he's moving into A now.
Yep.
So I think the big question is, can the Henris spring something?
Well, they can't spot him. The Deepwater Torps keeping Ocean Man pinned behind that island. Peyton's Henri more or less camped out here. I mean, he can't reverse in. And so now, BONKZ ticking up positive points again. They capture C, and now they step onto A.
This might be a big one. Deepwater Torpedoes coming towards Big Six's Janan. He just popped his smoke. Mad Dog spots the torpedoes. Big Six says, well, crap, I can't sit here now. And he's going to turn north into maybe 1 or 2.
He's going to take at least 1 as he tries to...
Oh,
scraping paint off the hull, ladies and gentlemen. Once Addy's Janan completes this cap, it's going to be seconds. There it is, 30 seconds now to a BONKZ win. They've played a very, very tight game here, Zath.
Absolutely. They know that they want to force a game 3, so...
All right, Eagle Lance steps into C literally at the exact same time that Todd's Hydro expires. That buys Resin a little bit of time as the Yang is coming in now. They realize how alone Todd's is, Zath. I think they're going to try and pincer him and put him off the board, but they've got to get this kill in the next 40 seconds.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense. Now, there's the radar from the Brizzy saying, stop right there, criminal.
Yep. Todd can now, I think, start to sense what's about to happen. All he has to do is not die in the next 25 seconds.
Meanwhile, Big Six forced to turn again. Is he going to take a torpedo?
They can now see Todd, the Janan coming in, 16 seconds. I don't think they're going to be able to kill the Z-52 in time, Zath. They need another kill, and they're not going to get it. It's a good
Ocean
push.
Man trying to move forward.
It's a great push here at C, but it's going to come about 20 seconds too late as BONKZ is going to claim game 2.
Yep. And I've been robbed a death pick in both of these games.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right? Hey, I use them for my cover picks for these matches, you know? I got to have something for people to be like, oh, I got to click on that.
And they did finally sneak a kill in there on Ocean Man, by the way, right at the end after the timer had ticked over, I think.
Oh, I chose to go and look at the Destroyer side.
Yeah.
But I see that now. Oh, well.
Wow. Solid play there from BONKZ, Zath. Really looking good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting.